Welcome to our installation video for our Dwarf Signal package. You will need a small drill with a 1/64th size drill bit, a Phillips head screwdriver, a Torx T8, and a DC power supply between 6 to 20 volts. This kit comes with one signal connected to a sensor chip, a rail chip holder, several magnet adapters with magnets, and an assortment of screws. To install the Dwarf Signal, you will first need to set the chip holder to the correct orientation on the track. Do not install it upside down, as the bottom support will be hit by engines as they come through. If you look at the bottom, the support points towards the side where the signal will be. Once placed, the signal then must be set at an appropriate location. You do not want to overstress the wires or create an odd-looking pinch. The location here is too close. As a rule of thumb, the location should be 3 to 4 rail ties away from the chip holder. This will ensure that the wires are not pinched or stretched. Keep in mind, the wire gauge is 36 AWG, very small wires which do not have high tensile strength. To install the signal, first slide the chip and wires under the outside rail. You may need to lift the rail slightly to get them underneath. Once the wires are under, you will need to take the chip holder and slide the chip into place with the sensors on the top side of the chip holder. The chip will sit at an angle while in the holder. Next, lay down the chip holder between the railroad ties. Using a drill with a 1/64th or smaller drill bit, drill all 4 holes through the chip holder and through the railroad ties. Using the 4 smallest screws supplied, secure the chip holder to the railroad ties, 1 to each corner. Place the signal in an appropriate position along the side of the rail. The wires should not overextend or pinch. The signal is usually placed 3 to 4 railroad ties away from the location that the chip holder was installed. Using the drill and bit from step 2, drill the 2 mounting holes through the railroad ties and secure with the remaining 2 screws from the kit. As an option, you can change the direction of the signal by removing the 4 screws on the bottom, detaching the signal from the base. If you plan to do this, the signal will need to be installed 3 to 4 railroad ties opposite the location shown in this video. In this part of the video, we have placed a white piece of cardboard to show the LED lights changing from red to green. You will not need to use this with your signals. This was only used for the video. The signals run on DC power ranging from 6 volts to 20 volts. Typically, we run our signals between 9 volts and 12 volts. In the video, we demonstrate this with a 9-volt battery. Attach positive to the yellow and negative to the red. Take the red colored magnet, if the light is green, and run the magnet over the two exposed chips. The light should change color to red. This represents the engine passing over the sensors. Again, with the light now red, take any of the other magnet adapters, which are set to green, and run them over the sensors. The light should now change to green. This represents the tail car, or caboose, going over the sensor and indicating that the track is now clear for another train to pass. In this example, we are installing magnets onto cars and a USA Trains NW2 engine. Make note that some locomotives do not require magnets to be attached. You will need to test each of your locomotives to determine if a magnet adapter is needed. There are different types of trucks that are installed on cars for each manufacturer. Some are set up as such in this video. Others, like LGB, have an open cavity that spans across the truck from each side. You will need to determine which mag adapter best fits for your application. We have provided a few to choose from with each kit. The last shown here is for an engine, typically with steam style and some diesel setups. If you need a specific mag adapter for your engine, please reach out to us and we will custom design one that fits for your application. To install onto a car or caboose, remove the center screw holding the truck in place. Once removed, simply replace with the mag adapter of choice that comes with the appropriate length screw to reattach the truck to the car. You will need a T8 Torx or Phillips heads to install the mag adapter. For the engine, the principle is the same. There are different screw patterns to allow for different configurations. On some engines, such as Aristocraft and LGB, there are 2 screws at the front of the motor block. Remove these 2 screws and attach the universal mount with the supplied screws. Many USA Trains locomotives require no magnets. However, the NW2 does. For the NW2, you will need to remove the screw that holds the coupler in place and attach the mag adapter there with the given screw supplied. It doesn't matter if these are the factor couplers or the KD couplers, the same screw is changed out. As highlighted before, some trucks have an opening that spans across, like with some Aristocraft and LGB trucks. Use the broader mag adapter for these installations. That's it for the Dwarf Signal installation instructional video. If you have any questions that weren't answered, pop them into the comments below and we will respond as soon as we can. Otherwise, you can email us at littlesignalco@gmail.com. We hope you enjoy your signals.